everyone, it's Trisha Grace. Welcome back to my channel. And yes, I'm doing something very different today. I still do not worry to my viewers that follow me for my cupping cellulite results. I am still doing that. But I have to let y'all know a little something that's going on in my life when I do stuff different in beauty-wise. And so I just want to let y'all know what is going on. So I'm from Dallas, Texas, and here it is a big deal to get your eyebrows microbladed. And I do have videos out there when I first started YouTube about my microblading procedure, and I will put those links in my description in this video. I have videos of the first cut. I have day 4 results video on microblading of what your eyebrows look like after 4 days, because that is a big deal of how you're healing. And so anyway, so I wanted to talk about this because I have a friend, Christine Rodriguez, and she's in Frisco, Texas, and they did a news thing on her last night, which would have been what's today? September 28th was yesterday, I believe, Thursday, and today's Friday. And so they did a thing on her on microblading, and how basically it talks about all the study that she's been through on microblading, and how with microblading you have to be careful because these days you can go to the wrong person and they can ruin your eyebrows. They can F up, didn't even say the word. They can mess up your eyebrows. Okay, so and so my friend Chrissy, she's not paying me to do this. She doesn't even know I'm doing this video. I did a Facebook Live also. And so I just have to tell y'all that she, number one, did my eyebrows yesterday, okay? We'll just go there. And I look scary because, I don't know, I'm retaining water anyway. And I don't have any makeup on other than, I got my lipstick and my blush. But I don't have any eyeshadow on because I don't want to put me on right now since my eyebrows are still healing. We did these fresh yesterday. So I'm going to get close so y'all can see. I'm just going to get right into it. And don't look at my wrinkles. So I don't have any eyebrows. I have some. I will put up some before and after pictures of my eyebrows. Here is my eyebrows that she did yesterday. She drew these in. When did she draw these in? Well, first of all, microblading is a tattoo. It's permanent makeup. And so these are all her pen strokes that she did. That is not hair. I mean, I do have some hair in there, but all those fine, do you see that all that is pen strokes from her microblading. That's her artwork. And the eyebrows at first are going to appear not as perfectly shaped because I swell a bit in my eyelids, and my under eyes are swollen too, but actually my under eyes were swollen before when I even first went in there, and I think that's due to being that time of the month. Although I've had a hysterectomy, they still left my ovaries in, so I still have hormones that send out signals to make me puffy when it's that time of the month. So although I don't cramp or have any of those issues anymore, I still have the bad moods and the swelling problems. So and people, now when you get your eyebrows done, they say that you do not swell a lot in your eyelids, that there's minimal swelling because you have minimal fluid there. But Trisha swells a lot everywhere. I am a sweller. If I look at salt, I swell. So I always have to limit my salt intake, and I try to limit my alcohol intake. And actually, before you get microblading done, you have to cut out the alcohol for like a week beforehand. I did like a couple days ahead, and then you're supposed to stop for a couple days after. So I just wanted to show y'all what they look like, and if y'all like this, I will show you. I will do results of what they look like tomorrow when they start to peel. Let's see, I did this yesterday, Normally on day 3 is when they start to peel, so we can talk about that really fast, the process of getting this done. Day 3 and 4 is when you start to peel, and literally like these will start to lift, the eyebrows will lift, and they will become, well, they'll become scabby, actually, is what should happen tomorrow. I'll start to scab, sorry. Most likely, and if I scab, I will do video and I will post it for those who want to see this. I'll show you what the scabs start to look like. And then somewhat after that, maybe on day 5, everyone heals differently. So probably around day 5 is when they will actually start to shed, and that is when the scabs start to lift. When that happens, you are not supposed to touch them. You leave them alone, because you could lift up pigment that is, trying to set into your eyebrows. So you leave them alone. And that's what the instructions say. They say to, it says eyebrows may begin to itch and the pigment may appear somewhat raised. Don't scratch them. Don't scratch them. The top layers of skin will begin to shed on about day 3 and 5, and you will see a loss of color. This is normal, and the pigment that was deposited superficially will come off with the skin that it's embedded within. Do not help it. Let it peel on its own. To pull the skin off, you will remove plugs of dermal pigment, as it has not detached itself completely at this point. Okay, so that's what's going to happen, and I will show results. And then I will also show you the results, and I'm still doing my cupping videos, they will be out there, okay? Unless y'all just don't have a big interest in this, then I may not do the results. In my city right now, Dallas and the surrounding suburbs, it is a big deal, the whole microblading thing. And my one microblading video, I have a microblading video out there that has over 4,000 views, which is pretty darn good for a new YouTuber that just started last October. And so I will, if y'all seem to like this, I will continue to post my results. As far as did it hurt? No, not for me. For me, they do put a numbing cream on. I actually have a video out there. I'll post it in the link of the description of this video, showing you the first cut that Chrissy did to my when she microbladed my eyebrows the very first time. And it also shows you her applying the numbing cream. They apply that and then you feel nothing. Now, sometimes when it starts to wear off a little, you can always ask for more and say, hey, I start to feel that. But when it starts to wear off, I just leave it, because I don't say anything, because it really, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, it might feel like a 2 or a 3 as far as pain level. I do have a high pain tolerance, because I've had 7 pregnancies, and I have birthed, let me think, many of those, because I had miscarriages, but that's another thing to talk about. And so I know what pain is like, but at the same time, I'm really trying to tell y'all, I really think that it doesn't hurt. And like I said, you can always make sure they keep the numbing stuff on you. Let's see. Oh, and if y'all look at my old video of the very first time, so I had these done, let's see, I had these done back in, the first time I ever did my eyebrows was in December, okay? So December a year ago, almost a year ago, right? Then I went back in for a touch-up, because you get a touch-up when you get this done. And on the touch-up visit, let me think. I feel like I'm rambling, but on the touch-up visit, that was in, let me think, January. And then I went back in March to get another touch-up, because I have very oily skin, which is more abnormal than most people. So my eyebrows tend to fade fast. But y'all, if you followed me in my other videos, you can see how they looked before with the fading. And most of the time I have no makeup on, so I don't color them in. So they were still looking good, but I wanted a touch-up, and there's a friend that follows me on Instagram, and she watches my YouTube videos, and she's gorgeous, and she's a grandma, and I won't say her name, but she just got her eyebrows microbladed, and I love them, and so I wanted her shape. So actually, if she's watching, my friend blew up the picture of you on Instagram, and I asked her to copy that type of style of eyebrow on me. So, okay, so also let's talk about right now my eyebrows are 40% darker than they will be. They're much bigger than they will be. They will go down. It says right here, what you see is about 40% darker, bolder, and more solid than what your healed result will present. Under the pigment, the skin is red, and pigment has been deposited into the layer of skin containing dead skin cells, combined giving the appearance of darker color. There may be minimal swelling, but because typically the eyebrow area does not retain much fluid, swelling will be limited. So, yeah, I'm going overboard, and so yes, my eyebrows are darker than they will be, and I purposely wanted dark eyebrows. Anyway, I wanted them extra dark because my eyebrows are so oily that when I put makeup on, when they're healed, I put powder over them to help map the oil away, and so that makes them lighter. So that's why I told my friend Chrissy, please make them extra dark. But now they are even really dark right now. They will lighten and the size won't be quite as big. So I hope this helps, and let me know if you want to see more results, okay? Bye, and I love y'all.